All right, Boulder hockey fans, waiting for the Rough Riders to take the ice. We're here at the premier ice rink in Colorado, Monument Ice Rinks today. We apologize if there's any technical difficulties with the Wi-Fi, is typically we experience some issues here. So today, Boulder 12AA Rough Riders will be taking on the Monument 12AA Rebels. This is our first game back since, middle of December? Yeah, it's been a few weeks. Kids did have practice last night, so hopefully everyone didn't go too crazy over break and we see a lot of energy and some good hockey today.
Sorry for the poor spots on video.
Yeah. Sorry for the poor spot on the video. There's not exactly a prime location. Again, premier ice facility in Colorado, so we'll do the best we can with what we got.
Like over there, little.
Yeah, go ahead. You go.
But I don't know what the names of the things are.
Huh?
I don't know some names of the players.
I don't know. What's on your...
Dad, who's number 21? Jackson?
She said Quebec International.
Hold on, I'm looking at it.
Who's 14? Connor?
Come on, buddy.
14's Connor, right? Number 7's Kellen, right? Number 7's Kellen, right? Keegan. So Kellen is number, let me find him. Number 13's Kellen, right? And then number 7 is Keegan. Kellen Keegan. And then the two boys are Ben and Trey.
Yep.
I know the whole team now.
There you go. Ben's in there, right?
Yeah, Ben's in net right now. That's Winston, Jack, Brooks, Kate, Ellie, Jack. No, Jackson. Sorry. G, Alex, Jack, and Brooks over there. Blake, Ellie, G, Kate, Alex, Liam. Amanda's all the way down there sticking. Oh, he's cooking. Oh! Ew! Did that go far down?
Back there.
You're on it's because you're
I know.
it's because you're whispering. Like I said, hear all that, right? Yeah. What did you just say? Hold on, partner. Wait.
Oh, it's cold.
Cold?
Yeah.
Okay, good call.
All right, Boulder hockey fans, getting ready for puck drop. We got Ben Collins in net, Ellie and Keegan on D, Alex, Brooks, and Liam at forward. 14 minutes on the clock. Puck is dropped. Brooks is going to come away with the puck off the face-off, enter the slot, poked away. Alex is there to battle. Puck is thrown back to Keegan. Keegan's going to move it to the wall. Brooks is on it. He's going to send it down below the goal line. Monument recovers, sends it up the wall. Keegan's there, not able to hold the blue line. Battle along the wall. Alex on the back check recovers. He's over the red line, over the blue line. Puck is sent deep. Monument recovers in the corner. Brooks is there. Keegan holds the blue line. Monument pokes it out. Keegan recovers. He's over the blue line. That's going to be an offsides. Line change coming.
What's the next in?
Neutral zone face-off coming. 13-17 left in the first. 0-0 game.
Why don't you just go stay in between? Or maybe
We got Jackson, G, Connor, Winston, and Declan. Puck is dropped. One back. Declan skating into the defensive zone to recover. He's going to go D to D to Winston. Oh, you got a mic too, Parker? All right, cool. Puck is now deep in the Monument zone. Connor gets a stick on it, throws it behind the net. Jackson's going to be there. He comes up with it. He's going to send it back down deep behind the net. Oh, G had his mask tangled up with the Monument player's mask. So the play's blown dead. We had an offensive zone face-off here. 12:51 left in the first. Jump in whenever you need to, Parker. All right, puck is dropped. One back. Declan's going to keep it from getting out of the zone. He's going to fire a shot wide of the net. Vincent's going to look to hold the blue line. He does. He's going to send it back down in the corner to Connor. Puck is sent out of the zone. Declan's back to recover. Ben's going to hold it. Send it over to Winston. Connor comes up with it. He's going to feed it up to G. Not able to connect. Connor moves it up to Jackson. Jackson's going to enter the Monument zone. He's going to look to shoot. Doesn't connect. Puck is sent back into the Boulder zone. Jack is going to be first to it. He's going to recover the corner. Send it behind the net to Kate. Puck is poked away. Jack comes up with it. He's going to wheel behind the net. He's going to reverse. He's going to look up ice. He's going to find Kellen. Monument with a great forecheck on this shift. Pressure in the Boulder team as they cannot quite get it out of the zone clean. Blake has it now. He's going to maneuver behind the net through the slot. Makes a nice move and sends it out of the zone. Monument recovers. Not able to get it into the Boulder zone. Blake battling. Kate battling. Battle along the wall right in front of the Boulder bench. Jackson poke away and come up with it. He's battling now. Blake there to support. Blake gets a stick on it. Boulder trying to force it up the wall. They send it to the middle. Landon's going to be the first one there. He pokes around a Monument player. Blake's going to send it deep into the Monument zone as Kellen pursues. Kellen continues to pursue. Monument's going to send it the other way behind the net. Monument comes up with it. They're going to skate it out of the zone. Liam got a stick on it. He's going to come up with it now. He's going to enter the Monument zone. He's going to feel some pressure. He's looking for a teammate. Sends it towards the net. Alex is going to come up with it in the opposite corner. Monument has it now. Battle behind the net. Monument's going to come up with it. They're going to look up ice. Send it out of the zone. Keegan's going to be the first one there. He's going to send it right back in the Monument zone. No offsides. Monument will recover. They're going to wheel. Pressured by Liam. Gets around. Ellie comes up with it. She's going to send it over to Brooks. Not able to connect. Monument sends it down the wall. Ellie has it. She moves it over to Keegan. Keegan's going to skate through the neutral zone. Puck is now in the Monument zone, trickling into the corner. Alex is going to be the first one there. Pass behind the net. Liam comes up with it in the corner. I think that's Brooks looking to center it. Gets it to Liam in front of the net. Tucks it in backhand. 1-0 Boulder lead with 10:09 left in the first. What did you see, Parker?
We put really good pressure on that team, applying pressure so they didn't really have any offense. We kept doing that a lot, and then we got scoring opportunities, and then we could bury it back in the net.
Yep. I agree. Good pressure. Never stopped battling, and we got the puck to the front of the net for an easy goal. All right, we got G, Jackson, Connor, Declan, and Winston out. Ben Collins still in net. Off the face-off, it was won by Boulder. We look to move it through the neutral zone. Connor has it now. He's going to send it deep in the Monument zone. Jackson pursues.
Yeah, well, no, it's public, but it's not.
He's applying pressure. Monument looks to send it up the wall. G's there to stop it. G comes up with it. He's attacking the front of the net. He sends it on net. Saved by Monument. Monument clears. Declan almost got a piece of it. Monument was able to skate it in and get a scoring opportunity there. Boulder immediately sends it out of the zone. Monument's going to go D to D in their own zone as they regroup. Not able to get it through the neutral zone. They come up within the neutral zone now. Declan's covering the puck carrier. He's going to do a good job taking the body. Boulder's able to break it out. Jackson's going to feed it over to Landon. Monument takes it away. They're now skating through the neutral zone. They're now in the Boulder zone. Great defense from Jack there to get a stick on it and poke it away. Boulder's now out of their zone into the neutral zone. Monument comes up with it. They're going to move it back to their D and regroup. Feed it back to the other D. And the ref's in the way as they try to clear. Puck ends up coming out. Jack comes up with it. He's going to go D to D in the Boulder zone to Kate. Kate looks up the wall, sends it out of the zone. Monument recovers and sends it right back into the Boulder zone. Jack's now in a foot race to the puck. Great job gaining body position there by Jack. Blake comes up with it. Sends it out of the zone. Monument recovers, brings it right back in. And throws a weak shot on net. Easy save for 31 Ben Collins. 8:19 left in the first. 1-0 Boulder lead.
I think it's going back to back. Monument Rebels are pressing us really well, but we have had really good defense. Jack is stopping everybody right now, but we are also pressing them too.
Yeah, we got to get to pucks a little quicker. We got to move the puck a little quicker because they're definitely applying some pressure on the forecheck.
I agree.
Maybe it's because it's the first game back from break. Timing's a little bit off, but I think we'll get real comfortable here as the game goes on. Blake's able to get the puck out of the Boulder zone. He's going to send it up ice. Landon, great pass. Landon's going to try and feed. Who is that? Oh, Kate, right in front of the net. Great scoring opportunity there. Monument recovers. There's a skated out of their zone, through the neutral zone, now in the Boulder zone. Puck's in front of the net. We need to clear it. Blake's able to get it out. Sends it out of the zone. Monument sends it right back into the Boulder zone. That's going to be an offsides. So we get a line change here. Neutral zone face-off coming. 7:38 left in the first. 1-0 Boulder lead.
Can barely see the time.
See what?
Can't even see.
Yeah, you got to look over here on this one. All right, off the face-off. Monument's going to come up with it. They're going to get a shot on net. Brooks is going to recover behind the net. You definitely do a better job in this game taking the body. Can't just let him skate around you. Liam's going to come up with it in the neutral zone. He's going to enter the Monument zone. He's going wide. He's going to fire a shot on net. Good low shot. Alex had a rebound opportunity there. He's battling for it. Monument sends it up the wall. They're going to skate it out, but Keegan's going to strip the player of the puck. He's going to send it right back in the Monument zone on net. Monument's going to break it out. Send it far side. And dump it into the Boulder zone. Keegan's going to be the first one back. He's going to get it behind the net. Send it up the wall. Monument's able to hold the line. Keep it in. Ellie defending. Shot off the side of the net. Keegan battling in the corner. And he's going to move it up to Alex. He's going to pass it up to Liam. Liam not able to control it. Monument comes up with it in the neutral zone. Puck still in neutral zone. Alex comes up with it. It looks like it's going to be a hooking penalty against Alex. So we'll lose Alex for 1:30 here. Boulder on the penalty kill. Defensive zone faceoff coming. We got Trey Dunn in net. Declan and Winston take the ice with Jackson and G. All right, Boulder's going to come up with the puck after the face-off. G moves up to Jackson, takes his time through the neutral zone. Again, we are on the penalty kill here. So the key is, we want to maintain possession as long as possible, and we want to eliminate any scoring opportunities for Monument from the middle of the ice in our zone. So far, almost 30 seconds in this penalty kill, we've done exactly that, as Monument has had zero possession in the Boulder zone. Monument's going to recover the puck in the neutral zone. They're going to enter the Boulder zone. Fire shot on net. Easy glove save for number 74, Trey Dunn. So 1-0, Boulder lead. 5:43 left in the first. 53 seconds left on Alex's penalty. Boulder will remain on the penalty kill. Looks like there was possibly a line change. Then we were going back. The ref isn't allowing the line change. So we'll see Jack and Kate with G and Connor. Puck is dropped, one to the corner. Kate's going to get stick on it, send behind the net to Jack. Jack's going to reverse. He's going to move it back to Kate. Monument gets a stick on it, sends it back below the net to Jack. Jack doing a great job establishing body position. Monument sends it out front, but G's there. G sends it up to the high slot. Connor comes away with it. He skates out of the zone. He's through the neutral zone. Tries to send it in the Monument zone. It gets there. G's comes up with it. He's going to enter the slot. He's going to shoot. Pad save from Monument. Monument recovers. 15 seconds left on the kill here as Jack has the puck in the neutral zone. He's going to move it over to Cullen. Not able to connect. Kate chips it around a Monument player. Cullen comes up with it. He sends it in the Monument zone. Monument recovers and sends it out of the zone. Battle along the wall, right here at the blue line. Puck is now in the Monument zone. We're back to full strength, by the way, 5-on-5. Battle in the Monument corner. I believe that's Blake down there applying pressure. Puck is sent up the wall. Not able to hold the blue line. Battle at center ice. And we're getting a penalty, it looks to be against Monument. This ref has his hand in the air. Boulder sends the puck deep. Monument touches it. Puck is blown dead. Play is blown dead. We're going to get a hooking call against Monument. So Boulder will assume the power play now with 4:20 left in the first and a 1-0 lead.
This will be a really good scoring opportunity for us. We just need to get pucks, scoring opportunities, pucks on net, and test the score somewhere.
So we'll get a line change here. Kate and Jack are coming back out with Blake, Kellen, and Landon. Offensive zone face-off following the penalty against Monument. Blake's taking the drop. He moves it over to Jack. Jack feeds the slot, not able to connect. Puck pops out to Kate, who throws it deep. Landon gets it behind the net. Puck pops out front. Puck's now in the corner. Jack's there. Puck is sent up the wall. Kate's able to hold the line. Gives it over to Jack, who tries to feed Kellen. Blake gets a great shot on net. Saved by the Monument goalie. Monument recovers. They look to clear, and they do. Kate's the first one back. She gets taken down from behind. She gets right back up. She's got the puck. She's wheeling behind the net. She looks up ice. She's got a lot of ice in front of her, and she's going to take it. She's now in the Monument zone. Fires a shot on net. Pad save goalie. Monument looks to clear. They send it up the wall. Not able to hold the blue line. Blake has the puck in the neutral zone now. He's going to take his time, move it over to Jack. Jack's going to send it back into the Boulder zone. Ellie's going to be the first one back to get it. She's going to recover, look up ice. She's going to move it over to Landon. Landon's going to chip it into the Monument zone and go for a change. Monument looks to clear. They do. Kellen recovers. He drops it to Brooks. Brooks is going to enter the Monument zone. He's in the slot. Puck is poked away. Monument looks to clear. They do. That'll be an icing penalty against Monument with 1 second left on the power play. So we'll get a quick offensive zone face-off here with 2:50 left in the first. 1-0 Boulder lead. Quick offensive zone face-off with the man advantage until Monument can get their fifth player back on the ice. So we got Brooks, Liam, Alex, Keegan, and Ellie. Puck is dropped. Liam moves it back to Ellie. Ellie's going to move it over to Keegan. Not able to connect. Puck is sent the length of the ice. That'll be an icing. So offensive zone face-off coming. 2:38 left in the first. 1-0 Boulder lead. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Brooks will take the face-off. Save 5 are on the ice. Puck is dropped. Liam comes up on the high slot, throws the puck on net. Saved by Monument. Monument recovers behind the net. Monument's going to look to skate it out. They're now in the offense or Boulder zone. Shot on net. Save Trey Dunn. Same 5 remain. Defensive zone face-off. Puck is dropped. Liam jumped a little bit early, so they're going to blow it dead. Brooks gets thrown out, so they're going to have Liam take the face-off. Puck is dropped. One back by Liam to Ellie. Ellie's going to wheel behind the net. She's got a lot of ice. She's going to go. She's behind the net. She's looking out front. Oh, she tries to feed. Looks like Brooks not able to connect there. We're able to break it out. Keegan's over the red line, over the blue line, into the Monument zone. Fires a shot on net. Save Monument. Battle along the wall. Keegan's able to hold the blue line, and the puck ends up coming out. Keegan moves it back to Liam. Liam's over the red line. over the blue line into the Monument Zone. High slot, fires a shot. Top shelf goal, number 23, Liam Walters. His second of the game. 1:32 left in the first, 2-0 Boulder lead.
Liam did a really good job on that play. He has the patience, skating up on the ice, went to the slot, wait till like he had a lane, clear shot to the net, and top cheese.
Picked his shot and shot it with purpose. Great goal from Liam. All right, we got Jackson, G, Connor, Declan, and Winston out now. Puck is one back to Declan. He's going to move it over to Winston. Winston fires it up ice to Jackson. Jackson's going to enter the Monument Zone. He's going to feel some pressure along the wall. Jackson goes down. Connor's there to support. Battle in the corner. Monument comes up with it. They wheel behind their net. Looking up ice. Looking to skate it out. They do. Looking for a pass. Shot on net. Glove save, Trey Dunn. 59 seconds left in the first. 2-0 Boulder lead. Puck is one back into the corner. Winston's going to come up with it. He's going to move it up ice, try to connect with Connor. It's picked off. Monument gets it, throws an easy shot on net for Trey to save. Monument sends it back in the corners. They're able to hold the blue line. Winston battling behind the net. Moves it over to Declan. Declan moves it up ice to Jackson. Jackson's going to send it in the Monument Zone. They recover. Monument's able to pass it out of the zone. Now they pass it into the Boulder Zone. Puck's along the wall now. Great job by Winston playing the body there. Jackson's going to come up with it, skate it out of the Boulder Zone. Moves it up to Blake. Monument comes up with it. They skate it out of their zone. They're through the neutral zone. They're attacking the Boulder Zone now. Monument player goes down. No call. Monument within the neutral zone. They regroup in their D zone. That's the end of the first. The 2-0 Boulder lead after one. We'll see you at the start of the second. It's an ugly game all the way around. No, I mean like the hockey. Like it's ugly. Like it looks like both teams. It's their first game back from break. Like it's just not smooth and clean. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of good. All right, everybody, back for the second. 14 minutes on the clock. 2-0 Boulder lead. Changing sides to the ice now, so we'll be shooting closer to the camera. Puck is dropped. Monument comes up with it. They look to move it through the neutral zone. They go D to D, send it up, and then fire deep into the Boulder zone. Jack will be the first one back to recover. He sends it over to Kate, who sends it right back to Jack. Jack looks up ice, moves it to, I believe that's Landon. Blake comes up with it, fires a shot, but it was blown dead for offside. So 13:36 left in the second, 2-0 Boulder lead. Neutral zone face-off coming. Then we got Kellen, Blake, Landon, Jack, and Kate. Ben Collins in there. Puck is dropped. Kellen's going to come up with it, attack the slot. Gets a shot on net, low shot pad save from Monument. And Kellen's going to go to the box probably for a roughing as he pushed the Monument player down from behind. So Boulder will take the penalty kill. It's going to be a cross check against number 13, Kelly Kendall. So 13:20 left in the second, 2-0 Boulder lead. We will be on the penalty kill for at least 90 seconds here. So Blake and Landon are going to remain with Jack and Kate. Ben Collins still in net. This will be a defensive zone face-off way at the far side of the ice here. All right, Blake's going to take the face-off. Puck is dropped. Ooh. Slides right towards Ben, and he's able to get a glove on it. Scary play there. 13:17 left in the second. Minute 28 left on the penalty kill. 2-0 Boulder lead. Puck is dropped. Ends up along the wall. Looks like Blake's going to come up with it. He's going to skate out of the zone. It's at the red line. He's over the red line. Sends it over to Landon, who enters the Monument zone. Landon comes in, fires a great shot on net, just wide. I think the goalie got a piece of that. Monument looks to skate it out. Blake able to get a stick on it. Landon comes up with it in the neutral zone. He sends it back to the Monument zone. Monument fires it out. Jack almost able to get a stick on it. Icing waved off. Over cover behind the Boulder net. He's going to look up ice. He's going to move it up to Brooks. Brooks is going to fire it below the Monument net. Brooks taken down, no call. Blake tries to find Brooks, not able to connect. Liam comes up with it in the neutral zone. He moves it along the wall to Brooks. Taken away. Monument's going to skate through the neutral zone into the Boulder zone. Puck poked away by Ellie. Alex comes up with it. Alex enters the Monument zone. He's looking to the front of the net, working in the corner. Finds Brooks. Brooks fires a shot wide of the net. Ellie's going to pinch on the puck. She comes up with it. She's going to fire it back down into the corner. Monument's going to clear the zone, and that's going to be icing. "11 seconds left on the penalty kill. 12:01 left in the second. 2-0 Boulder lead. We're getting an offensive zone face-off here. We get 11 seconds, so we get our fifth skater back. Liam's going to take the drop. Monument comes up with it. They're able to pass out of the zone, but Keegan comes up with it. Sends it over to Liam, who fires it in the Monument zone. 3, 2, 1. We're back at full strength. Monument's going to exit their zone. They're going to pass it right to Keegan. Thank you. Keegan's going to skate in the Monument zone. He's going to make a great move. Fire it, saved by Monument. Great job from number 7, Keegan. Yeah, the defender totally sold that he was going to shoot it and pulled the puck away, drove the net, got a great scoring opportunity. So Brooks is going to take the drop. He's with Liam and Alex. Ellie and Keegan are still out there. Ben Collins still in net. Puck is going back to Ellie. Ellie loses the puck at the blue line. Keegan's able to make a great defensive stop. Alex is going to fire it out of the zone to Liam. Liam enters the Monument zone. He's going to send it in the corner. Alex is going to be the first one there. Brooks is there to support. Brooks comes up with it. Monument has it now. They look to clear. And they do. They're able to skate it out of the zone. They move it over to their winger, who sends it deep into the Boulder zone. Ellie will be the first one to recover. She looks up ice. Able to get it to Brooks, who gets it to Alex. Monument's going to send it out of the Boulder zone, out of their zone, deep in the Boulder zone for an icing. 2-0 Boulder lead, 10:44 left in the second. Off the face-off, Monument's going to rim it behind their net. Winston's going to be able to hold it. Monument comes away with it. G was almost able to hold the blue line, but Monument's able to get it through. They're now in the Boulder zone. They pass it right to Declan, who fires it to the wall. Jackson has it now. He's looking up ice. He's going to chip it out of the zone into the neutral zone. Monument comes away with it. They move it back to their D, who's looking up ice. He's over the red line. He's over the blue line. He's into the Boulder zone. Fires a shot wide of the net. G's now in a foot race for the puck with a Monument defender. G continues to pursue the puck. Monument recovers in the D zone. Great forecheck from G, preventing Monument from being able to cleanly break that puck out. G comes up with the puck below the goal line. Poked away by a Monument defender. Winston's able to hold the wall. He fires it to Landon in front of the net. Landon's still on it. Poked away from Landon up the wall. Winston's able to hold the wall again. Great job from Winston to hold the wall. Puck is in there, cleared. Declan is pursuing it back in the Boulder zone. He's going to move it over to Blake. Blake makes a nice move, fires it up ice to Jackson. Jackson's going to enter the Monument zone. He's taking his time. Makes a move. Poked away. Blake comes up with it. Blake moves it over to Winston. Winston works along the wall into the corner. He's going to reverse. He's going to try and find what looked to be Kate. Picked off by Monument. Monument player taken down. No call. Puck's now below the Boulder goal line. Blake's going to recover and look up ice. He's going to cut to the slot. Move it up to Winston. Winston's going to move it over to Kellen, who fires it to Blake. Great zone entry there. Boulder, Blake's in the slot. Fires it right over the crossbar, but that was just a little lower. That was going in. Kellen comes up with it. He makes his way to the slot. Poked away. Monument comes up with it. They're going to skate it out. Pass it through the neutral zone to the far side winger, and chip it deep into the Boulder zone. Ben's going to get a glove on it and freeze it. So 8:29 left in the second, 2-0 Boulder lead. Line change coming. It looks like we're going to get Brooks, Liam, Alex, Ellie, and Keegan. Ben Collins still in net. Ellie's going to the box. She absolutely buried a kid behind the net. Almost a delayed call there. For a second, I thought she was going to get away with it. So Ellie's getting a cross-checking penalty. We'll lose her for 90 seconds minimum. 8:16 left in the second. Looks like it's going to be Keegan, Liam, Alex, and Brooks on the PK. So 3 forwards, 1 D. Keegan's going to fire it out of the zone. Liam's going to get there. Poked away as he tries to make a move. Monument throws it through the neutral zone right to Keegan. Keegan's going to do a great escape there. Fired to the other wall. Finds Alex. Alex drops it to Brooks, who sends it into the Monument zone. Monument recovers in the corner. They're going to wheel behind their net. Look to break out up the wall. They pass it out of the zone. Brooks gets a piece of it. Monument's going to enter the Boulder zone now and fire it into the corner. I don't know if Monument realizes this, but they are, in fact, on the power play. And they are just making this safe, sloppy play over and over. Monument has it in their D zone now. They look to fire it out of their zone, and they do. It's going to go the length of the ice for an icing. Thought that was going to get waved off, as Keegan probably could have got a piece of it. But icing it on your own power play is pretty rough. 7:25 left in the second. 2-0 Boulder lead. 39 seconds left on the penalty kill. All right, we're going to get G, Jackson, Connor, and Winston. Monument's going to get it out of their zone. They're through the neutral zone, now into the Boulder zone. We got a whistle, I believe, for an offside. Still 7:13 left in the second. 2-0 Boulder lead. 27 seconds left on the kill here. Get a neutral zone face-off. Same 4 skaters are going to stay. It's like Monument's getting a goalie change. It looks like we had a goalie change as well. I must have missed that. Trey Doug's in net. All right, G's going to take the drop here. Puck is dropped. G's going to win that over to Jackson. Jackson's working through the neutral zone, feeling some pressure. Gets it into the Monument zone. Jackson's going to keep pursuing. G's there to help. G comes up with it. Battle behind the Monument net. G comes up with it. Wraparound attempt. Save Monument goalie. Monument's able to skate it out of their zone. Connor is there as Monument enters the Boulder zone. He takes the puck away, rims it behind the net. Winston not able to grab it. Battle along the wall. Shot fired towards net, not on net. G battling now. Monument with a slap shot from the blue line. Easy save for Trey. Monument with a wraparound opportunity. Again, save Trey Doug. So 6:24 left in the second. 2-0 Boulder lead. Defensive zone face-off coming. We're going to get Jack and Kate with Blake, Kellen, and Landon. Puck is dropped. One back to Jack, who moves it behind the net to Kate. Kate moves it up to Blake. Blake fires it back to Kate. Kate's going to skate it out of the Boulder zone. She's over the red line. She's in the Monument zone now. She's driving wide. Fires a shot a little high and wide of the net. Great opportunity there from number 16. Jack recovers in the neutral zone as Monument was able to clear. Monument strips it and sends it back into the Boulder zone. Kate's going to be the first one back. She's behind the net. Puck is sent out in front of the net. Jack's going to come up with it. He's over the red line. We're going to get an we got an offsides. Blake got over just a little too soon. So 5:42 left in the second. Boulder's carrying a 2-0 lead. We'll get a neutral zone face-off following the offsides call. All right, we got Brooks, Liam, Alex, Ellie, and Keegan, Trey, and net. Puck is dropped. Battle at the dot. Monument comes up with it. They move it back in their D zone. Still not able to clear. Pressure from Alex. Brooks got a piece of it. Alex with a shot on net doesn't get through. Keegan with the slap shot just wide. Liam comes up with it behind the net. Looks to center it. No one home. Monument looks to clear. Keegan able to hold the blue line. Monument has it now behind their net. Still unable to clear. Ellie's going to pinch. Puck poked away. In the neutral zone now. Brooks sends it right back in. Monument has it. They throw it out of the zone. They pass it right to Alex. Thank you. Alex moves it over to Liam. Liam's going to skate in. He looks to find Alex, not able to connect. Monument attempts to clear. They chip it around Keegan. Keegan's down a foot race back. Monument gets a shot. I believe that was a trade on save. Boulder's able to clear. Puck to the neutral zone now. Monument's going to go D to D as they regroup. They skate in, fire shot from the blue line. Easy save for Trey. 4:25 left in the second. 2-0 Boulder lead. Boulder's going to come away with the puck off the defensive zone. Face off there. G has it. He's over the red line. He's over the blue line. He's in the corner of the Monument zone. He's behind the net. He's looking for some help. He finds Jackson. Jackson fires it back to G. Puck is stripped. Monument skates it out. They're over the red line. They're going to fire deep in the Boulder zone. Monument dumps it almost every single time. That must be their zone entry strategy. Monument now has it in the corner. They try to move it to the slot. They pass it right to Winston. Winston working behind the net. He still has the puck. He's looking up ice. We got to move that puck a little quicker. Battle right in front of the net. Someone's got to want it. G has it now. He fires it up, not out of the zone. Lands right on a Monument player's stick. Shot on net, save Trey. Winston comes up with it. He's going to look up ice, and he's going to find Connor. Connor's over the red line. He's over the blue line. He makes a move. Shot attempt doesn't get through. Connor's got it behind the net. He looks to reverse it, but no one was home. Blake's pursuing the puck. Kellen's able to hold the blue line, moves it over to Blake. Blake battling in the slot, tries to get the puck to the net, doesn't get through. Monument clears. They're extended the length of the ice. Trey stops it. Kate fires it all the way down ice. Not able to connect with Landon, and that's going to be an ice. 2:45 left in the second. 2-0 Boulder lead. Defensive zone faceoff coming. We're going to get Blake, Landon, Kellen, Kate, and Jack. Trey done in that. Also face off, Boulder's able to clear the zone. Kellen's pursuing on the forecheck. Great pressure there. Monument not able to clear. Landon's able to hold the wall. Eventually Monument does clear. Puck trickles out. Kate skates it in, and that's going to be an offsides. So neutral zone face-off coming. 2:21 left in the second. 2-0 Boulder lead. Same 5 skaters will remain. Blake's going to take the drop. Battle right at the blue line. Puck does not get in. Monument comes up with it. Landon does a great job bumping the Monument player off the puck. Jack's going to recover. Great escape from him. Oh, still has it. Moves it behind the net to Kate. Kate comes up with it in the corner. She's going to look to get it off the wall. She's feeling some pressure. Monument comes up with it. They fire a shot off the side of the net. Trey gets his stick on it, or glove, sorry. Looks like there was a little bit of extracurricular there around the net. Same 5 will say. We'll get another defensive zone face-off here. 1:52 left in the second, 2-0 lead. Blake's going to take the drop. Puck's dropped, sent to the wall. Monument's going to send it in the corner. It's going to rim behind the net. Great pressure from Jack in the corner. Landon comes up with it. He fires it out of the zone. Monument's able to pick it off. They fire back into the Boulder zone. That's going to be an offsides. So neutral zone face-off coming. 1:36 left in the second. 2-0 Boulder lead. Same 5 skaters remain. Puck is sent into the Boulder zone off the neutral zone face-off. Jack's first back to recover. Blake comes up with it, sends it up the wall to Landon. Landon tries to send it back to Blake. Jack comes up with it. He's going to move it down ice to Kellen. Kellen's going to feed Blake. Blake's down in the Monument zone. He's going to fire a shot on net, redirected. Blocker save by Monument. Great scoring opportunity there. Monument's going to skate out of their zone, pass it through the neutral zone. Jack's there to recover. Battle along the wall, sent in to the Monument zone. Monument comes up with it. They move it out of their zone through the neutral zone. Puck is now in the Boulder zone. Boulder pokes it out. Monument looks to re-enter, and they're going to slam it right down in the corner behind the net. It's been a dump and chase game from Monument the entire game. Jackson fired up the offensive wall looking for Alex, not able to connect. Puck's going to go the length of the ice. No icing. Very surprised about that one. Liam with a sick move in the corner here to avoid some pressure. Alex there to support. Alex takes some pressure. Liam's there to back him up. Brooks is down here too. Battle below the goal line. We got some big bodies banging here in the corner. Liam comes up with it. He's going to send it up the wall. Keegan wasn't there. Puck's going to go the length of the ice. No icing as we're the ones who send it down. Keegan's going to recover in the corner. He's going to send it up the wall to Alex. And that's the end of the second. So after two, still a 2-0 Boulder lead, and we'll see at the beginning of the second. All right, back for the start of the third, 2-0 Boulder lead with 14 minutes on the clock. We're going to get Alex, Brooks, Liam, Keegan, and Ellie. Ben Collins is back in net. Definitely say this is one of our more sloppy games, and hopefully it's just knocking off the rust. Ellie's able to move the puck out of the zone, not able to quite connect with Liam. Alex comes up with it, feeds Liam. Liam's going to shoot. Looks wide. Alex is going to try and center it. No one there. Monument's going to skate it out of the zone. Great job from Liam. Two big bodies there. Liam won that battle. What did he do? Keegan's able to get it out. Alex skates it out of the zone. Puck still in the neutral zone. Brooks is able to move it up to Liam. Monument comes up with it. They're going to get a call. Number 5 from Monument clearly remembered getting worked by Liam on that one and needed to take out some frustration. So thanks, number 5. Boulder's going to go on the power play now. 13-12 left in the third, 2-0 Boulder lead. Hopefully Liam comes out next shift and gets a hattie. We're going to get G, Winston, Declan, Jackson, and Connor for the power play. Offensive zone face-off.
What's the
I don't know. They're debating if it was a 2 and 10. I don't. Who knows? Yeah. I mean, he just clipped Liam. Like, that was all. So. I mean, it was a dumb penalty, but be my guess. All right, Boulder's going to win the face-off. Goes to G. Great shot opportunity, just a little wide. Connor's able to hold the wall, sends it in the corner. Jackson's going to look to come up with it. He's feeling some pressure. Battle in the corner here. Puck moved out to Declan. Declan's going to fire a shot on net. Great rebound opportunity. I believe they're blowing it dead because the net must have come off. Otherwise, I'm very confused on why. Yep, they're adjusting the net. So 1:08 left in the power play. 2-0 Boulder lead with 12:50 left in the third. Same 5 skaters are out. That's Declan, Winston, G, Connor, and Jackson. Jackson's going to win the face-off over to G. Battle along the wall. Declan holds the blue line. Tries to fire a shot on net. Gets blocked. Connor's going to recover in the neutral zone. He's going to send it off the glass, off of a monument stick, so no icing, but it will be blown dead for a high stick. 12:27 left in the third, 46 seconds left on the penalty kill. 2-0 Boulder lead. We're going to get a line change here. Kate and Jack are coming out with Blake, Kellen, and Landon. Puck is one back to Kate. Kate's going to fire D to D to Jack. Monument got a stick on it. Jack's going to send it into the corner. It's going to rim behind the net. Landon's there. Landon battling in the corner. Monument comes up with it. They're able to skate it over the blue line, over the red line. They're now in the Boulder zone. And they throw the puck behind the Boulder net. Kate has the puck now. She's over the red line. She's in the Monument zone. She's got a lot of speed. She's going to look for the front of the net, tries to connect with someone, not able to. I believe that's Landon behind the net now, looking for a teammate. Fires a shot on net. Ricochets up into the netting. Play is blown dead. 6 seconds left on the power play. 11:47 left in the third. 2-0 Boulder lead still. Same 5 remain. Puck is dropped. One back to Jack. Jack tries to go D to D. It's picked off by Monument. Monument's going to enter the Boulder zone. Not able to get a shot through. Kate moves the puck over to Blake. Blake's going to skate or pass the puck out of the zone. Landon comes up with it, and he's going to chip it into the Monument zone. Kelly got a stick on it, taken away. Monument's able to clear. Battle in the neutral zone. Blake gets a piece of it. He's got it now. Oh, nope, stripped. Pressure in the slot. Sent to the wall by Keegan. Keegan's applying pressure to the puck area. Puck sent to the opposite wall. Ellie has it now in the corner. She's going to look up ice. She's going to move it over to Kellen. Kellen taken down from behind. No call. Not sure who the penalty's on, but there will be a penalty. Might be matching. Is it just Monument? Nice. Yeah, so Boulder will go on the power play here after there was some shoving in front of the Boulder bench. Didn't think it was anything too crazy, but I guess we'll take the power play. 10:53 left in the third. 2-0 Boulder lead. We got Alex, Brooks, Keegan, and Liam. Offensive zone face-off. Puck is sent below the Monument net. Alex comes up with it. He's working behind the net. He's going to send it off the wall to Liam. Liam's going to send it right back to Alex. Alex working behind the net. Monument comes up with it. They look to clear, but it goes into the netting. 10:36 left in the third. 2-0 Boulder lead. 1:13 left on the power play. Brooks is going to take the drop. Moved back to Ellie. Ellie moves it over to Alex. Alex feeds it right in front of the net. Great backdoor opportunity there from Alex and Brooks. Puck is sent into the Boulder zone. Ellie's back to clear. Boulder almost able to get it out. Stopped to the blue line. Ellie back to recover again. She's going to look up ice. She's going to send it cross ice to Liam. Liam's going to enter the Monument zone. He shoots. Oh, off the post. That would have been his third. Ellie's going to walk the line, try and fire it to Alex in the slot. Almost got a shot off. Brooks throws it towards the net. Brooks rims it behind the net. Liam's going to be there to hold the blue line. Alex there for help. Ellie's backing them up. Liam comes away with it. He moves it over to Ellie. Puck comes out. Ellie moves it over to Liam. Liam looks up ice. He finds Keegan. Keegan's going to enter the Monument zone. Puck poked away, but Brooks comes up with it. He's going to put it on net right to Keegan. Keegan still has it. He shoots. Goes wide of the net. Great opportunity there. Declan able to hold the blue line now. Fires it back into the corner. Some Boulder players are going for a change here. We are back to 5-on-5. 9:07 left in the third as it continues to tick. 2-0 Boulder lead. Puck ends up in the Boulder zone. G's back to recover. Monument sends it out of their own zone. G's going to poke it away. He's pursuing. Jackson there now. He's battling along the wall. Monument able to hold the wall. They're going to re-enter the Boulder zone. Declan on the puck carrier. Puck carrier loses it. Winston sends it out of the zone. Monument's going to fire deep into the Boulder zone. Declan will be the first to recover. He's going to send it up the wall. Stopped by Monument. Puck ends up in the slot. No one home there for Monument. G passes it out. Connor's going to enter the Monument zone. He's going to try and move it to the slot. Not able to connect. Oh, high stick, I guess. I mean, play was blown dead. I'm going to assume it was for a high stick. If it was offsides, we'd have a neutral zone face-off. But we got 8:23 left in the third. 2-0 Boulder lead. We're going to get Blake, Kellen, Landon, Jack, and Kate, Jack, Blake, Kellen, and Landon. Sorry. They won the offensive zone face-off. Blake's moving in the corner. He gets pushed from behind. He's feeling some pressure. Kate tries to jam it back deeper into the zone. Monument ends up clearing the zone. Jack recovers in the neutral zone. He's looking for some support. Monument's going to come up with it. They're going to move it D to D. Skated behind their own net. Look up ice. And they're going to fire it right to Kate. Jack's going to come up with it. Jack's over the red line. He's in the Monument zone now. He sends it behind the Monument net. Kellen's there. He's going to reverse it. No one home. Monument rims it the other way. Landon's there. Puck does come out. Jack recovers. Jack fires it cross ice to Kellen. Kellen fires it up to Blake. Blake's going to reverse at the blue line, but the puck stays in. Kellen's in the corner. He's skating behind the net. He's looking for the slot. Can't quite connect with Blake, who's right there. Puck's still loose. Blake gets a shot on net. Pad save, I believe. Monument, they're pretty far away from the camera. Hard to tell. Kate holds the blue line, sends it deep back into the Monument zone. Monument gets it. They're going to skate it out. Alex is there on the back check. Strips it pretty easy. He's going to skate it through the neutral zone, over the red line, over the blue line. He's attacking. Blake's there for support. Monument attempts to clear. They do not. Second attempt, it gets out. Monument players one-on-one with Ellie. Ellie's going to take the body. Great defense there. Puck goes in the netting as Brooke attempts to clear. 6:33 left in the third. 2-0 Boulder lead. All right, Brooks taking the defensive zone drop here. Monument comes away with it, attacks the slot. Not able to get a shot off. Great defense there from Keegan. Great job from Keegan there to tie him up in front of the net and prevent that shot. Liam's got it now. He's going to enter the Monument zone. He's attacking pretty hard. He's going to shoot. Save Monument. Great scoring opportunity there from 23. 6:14 left in the third. 2-0 Boulder lead. Offensive zone face-off coming. We got Trey Dunn in net. Same five remain. Puck pops out to Ellie off the face-off. She's going to move it over to Keegan. Keegan's going to send it deeper into the zone. Brooks comes up with it. He's working behind the net. He's looking for a teammate. He fires it up to Ellie. Ellie's going to walk the blue line. She's going to try and fire it deeper into the zone. Puck trickles along the wall. Liam's there. Sends it into the corner. Brooks is pursuing. Battle behind the net. Alex is there for support. Continuing to battle. Monument's going to come up with it. Ellie's one-on-one with the defender. Ellie does a great job taking the body. Number 2 goes down. Ellie recovers it in the defensive zone. She works behind the net. Reverse, poked away. Shot on net. Good save, Trey Dunn. Gotta be faster. Keegan absolutely bodies a kid while maintaining possession of the puck. Boulder fires it out. Ends up in the Monument zone. Connor's pursuing. Monument's able to clear their zone. Declan recovers in the neutral zone. Feeds it back to G. G's moving. He's looking up ice. He's got a lot of ice in front of him. I don't know if Monument wants to do that. G's attacking the slot. Not able to get a shot off. Puck is now in the corner. G still with it. Sends it behind the net. Rims around the other side. Monument's going to be able to recover. Winston holds the blue line. Jackson's in the slot now. He's going to shoot. Puck doesn't get through. Monument looks to clear. They do. Monument's skating over the red line now. Over the blue line. Tries to pass it through Declan. Declan stops it with his skate. Brooks gets it over the red line. Jackson got over the red line in the Monument zone. Monument recovers. They're going to skate it out. They're over the blue line, over the red line, into the Boulder zone. Puts it right on Declan's stick. Thank you very much. Jackson comes up with it. He's going to re-enter the Monument zone. He's taken down, no call. Monument recovers. They look to send it up the wall into the neutral zone. They just pass to our D over and over and over again. Sloppy play there along the wall in front of our bench, but thankfully we're saved by an offside. 3:44 left in the third. 2-0 Boulder lead. Neutral zone face-off coming. We're going to get Jack and Kate, Blake, Kellen, and Landon. Puck is dropped. Kate comes away with it after the battle following the face-off. She's going to reverse. Look up ice. Trying to find Landon, not able to connect. Blake comes away with it. Jack has it now. He's going D to D to Kate as they look to regroup. Kate's going to move it back to Jack. Jack looks up ice. He's going to reverse, move it right back to Kate. Monument's playing really far back, allowing our D to just make D to D passes at will in our own zone. Kellen's going to enter the Monument zone. Puck's poked away. Monument's able to clear it. Jack comes up with it in the neutral zone. Battle along the wall. Blake sends it in the Monument zone, and we got an offside. Got Trey Dunn here wearing his fancy new Avalanche pads. I'm sure he's looking forward to Quebec. We got 2:58 left in the third. 2-0 Boulder lead still. Same 5 skaters remain. That's Kellen, Blake, Landon, Jack, and Kate. Monument is going to chip it into the Boulder zone. Kate with a great recovery there to prevent that player from getting any further. Blake gets it over the red line, sends it to Landon. Landon's going to enter the slot. Not able to get a clean shot off. Monument's going to break it out, but Kate's right there. Kate absolutely takes the body and owns that kid. What a play from 16. I know. But one of them won that. 2:24 left in the third as it continues to tick. Boulder still has a 2-0 lead. Jack's going to fire a shot on that. Easy pad save from Monument. Landon's going to try to send it out to Kate. Monument gets a stick on it. Kate fires it back in. Monument's able to clear. We got 2 Boulder players chasing down 1 Monument player. Absolutely looked like number 2 from Monument was trying to draw a penalty there. Unfortunately for him, he didn't. 2:02 left in the third. 2-0 Boulder lead. Defensive zone face-off coming. One thing I've noticed from Monument is they never move in pairs. It's always one, and they get forced to the wall and have to dump it deep into the Boulder zone, which just makes our zone exits incredibly easy. After the face-off, Keegan sends it out of the Boulder zone. Alex has it. He's now in the Monument zone. He fires a shot wide of the net. Puck rims around the other side. Ellie's there. She takes some pressure. I think it's Alex down. He's down. He's looks to be in pain. Coach Tom's going out to check on him. This is about that point in the game when it starts getting pretty chippy, especially when the other team knows it's about over. You'll see a lot of stuff behind the play after the whistle. Wouldn't be too surprised if that's not the only play like that. What? Okay.
Did you just lose an edge?
I didn't see. I was looking over here. So. Yeah, you're following the camera. I didn't see it. Yeah. I just don't know if he like rimmed it and then got something extra after he got rid of it. But I don't think anybody, obviously us, maybe even the refs, saw what happened. But Alex is a tough kid, so hopefully he's all right. All right, Alex is up. He's tough as nails. He's going to head back to the bench. Not sure what happened there. It's kind of favoring one of his legs. He's tough. I'm sure he'll be all right. All right, Alex is going to take a rest here on the bench. Hopefully he's feeling okay. Blake's going to take his spot. We got a neutral zone face-off, 1:49 left in the third, 2-0 Boulder lead. Puck is dropped, sent back to Keegan. Keegan's going to move it over to Liam. Liam's going to enter the Monument zone. Monument recovers. They send it up the wall. They're able to get it out. They move it right to Blake. Blake's going to feed Brooks. Brooks moves it over to Liam. Great re-entry there. Back-end opportunity from Liam. Saved by Monument. 1:26 left in the third. 2-0 Boulder lead. All right, Brooksy's going to take the face-off here with 1:26 left in the third. 2-0 Boulder lead. Offensive zone face-off. Puck is dropped. Blake's going to be the first one on it. He comes up with it. He's looking for a teammate. He finds Liam. Liam rips a shot a little wide. Monument looks to exit the zone. They do. Ellie's going to be the first one back. Monument player throws a shot on net right before he was about to get plastered. 1:11 left in the third. 2-0 Boulder lead. We're going to get a line change or not. Same 5 remain. That's Blake, Brooks, Liam, Keegan, and Ellie. Trey and Net. Defensive zone face-off. Liam's going to take the drop. Puck is dropped. Liam's going to, oh, nope, Ellie's going to come up with it after the battle. She's going to wheel behind the net. She's looking for a teammate. She fires it right up to Liam. Liam's over the red line now. He's passing to Brooks. Brooks gets it in the monument zone. Brooks still has it. He's working in the corner, sends it to the slot to Blake. Blake behind the net now. He dropped it behind the net. No one there. Monument's going to look to skate it out. The player is going to fire it into the Boulder zone. Again, they just love to just send it right into our zone, which makes these recoveries pretty easy. Blake has it now as he works over the red line and sends it to the Monument zone. Brooks pursues. Monument clears. Liam has it. He works it back to Keegan. Keegan's going to fire it into the Monument zone. We got 24 seconds left in this game as the clock continues to tick. Boulder goes for a line change. Monument's going to send it the length of the ice. They prevent icing. And they're going to send an absolute weak shot wide of the net. Winston attempts to clear, doesn't get out, ends up in the Boulder bench, and that's going to get blown dead. So we got 8.7 seconds left here in the third. Boulder's got a 2-0 lead, so I think it's safe to say that we're going to come away with this dub. But we will get a offensive zone faceoff, maybe a quick scoring opportunity before the game ends. Puck was dropped. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's the end of the game. Boulder 2-0 win. It's never fun driving down here to Monument in state-of-the-art facility. Oh, it looks like there's a little beef here after the whistle. Maybe you should have tried harder to score goals. I don't know what to tell you, Monument. But we'll see you tomorrow. Boys and girls got a game against Mountain Select at home. Much nicer facility. So we'll see you tomorrow.